obesity, poor lifestyle, it gets associated with different diseases and disorders, such as polycystic ovarian syndrome and polycystic ovarian disease, also known as PCOD and PCOS. I guess many of us present here already has exposure to it, either maybe we know through some relative or some friend or maybe your family person. One of my friends got diagnosed with it when she was in class 10, and I still remember the horror, the insecurities, and the side effects it had on her. The excess weight gain, daily medications, the stress that brings along the confidence and affects your daily life. Today, the purpose is to know PCOD, its causes, and how to prevent it by Ayurveda. As we know, in Indian medicine history, Ayurvedic culture was always prominent. As we can know, Ayur means life and Ved means knowledge. So it's the knowledge of life. So I would like to request Dr. Richa to come to mic and tell us about this session, and after that we'll also accept questions from the audience.
Thank you so much for such a nice introduction. Thank you. So your name is Prachi. Thank you so much. Well, hi, I'm Dr. Richa, and I am here to actually discuss about a very prevalent problem these days. So a very prevalent problem these days. But before that, I would like to tell you, see, if you have any issues with your periods, be it irregular, be it prolonged, or if you are getting it twice a month, then this session might be really informative and really helpful for you guys. So we are talking about, as told by Prachi, polycystic, the first one, PCOD or PCOS. See, it is one and the same thing. It's just that PCOD is polycystic ovarian disease. When the symptom is just related or just limited to the changes in the period, either you don't get them on time or it is really prolonged, 10 days are right, 12 days are right, or you are getting it twice a month, even that happens. So that if this is the only symptom, then it is PCOD, just a disease. But then if you get all the associated troubles with it, like the acne is there, hair fall is there, extra hair growth on the body, thinning on the head, more growth on the body is there, or pigmentation on the skin is there, like all the other symptoms and all more symptoms are involved, then it becomes a syndrome. Syndrome means a group of many problems. So this is the difference between, so many people, patients come to me and they say, what is the difference between PCOD and PCOS? So this is the basic difference. PCOD is little limited and PCOS is a vast problem. So let me start with the thing. The next slide please. What is exactly PCOS? We can read it out. A hormonal disorder causing enlarged ovaries with small cysts on the outer edge. PCOS, if you are little aware of the function of the ovaries, the only function of the ovary that we have in our body is basically it produces eggs, right? So in PCOS what happens, there are some follicles which is normally present in both the ovaries and every one of us have. These follicles in due course of month with the release of hormones, they mature and then they release in the form of egg, which is further responsible for the fertilization and everything. But in PCOS what is happening, the follicles are there but they are just not maturing and they are not able to release. So that presents in the form of cysts which are peripherally arranged in the ovary. We will see that in the later slide. I have a view of that. For the time being, what we should know is that a ovary which is presenting with many cysts or follicles arranged on the edge of the ovary is basically a PCOS ovary. So let's see the next slide. The causes. Definitely now we would like to know what leads to PCOS. So it is said to be unknown. There are many diseases like thyroid also which are unknown. The cause is unknown. So we call them idiopathic. But here actually the combination of genetic and environmental factors are there. Genetic would be like if you talk to your mom or your sibling, if you have a sister, maybe they have some problem, they don't know that they have PCOD, but कुछ problem है. If you ask them, they'll say, हाँ something is wrong with the periods. Maybe they are delayed, maybe बहुत दिन चलता है, maybe पहले spotting होता है, फिर proper periods start होते हैं. Maybe I get it twice a month, they would say like that. So that is a genetic factor कि अगर आपकी sibling को है या आपकी mother में. And then the most important aspect is the environmental factors, which is the lifestyle. So if you look into the visual, see the unhealthy food. जो ये 24 hours वाला delivery system हो गया है ना, free home delivery of the food for 24 hours. That is the worst we have. Anytime, anything. अभी पिज़्ज़ा खाना है रात के 2 बज रहे, कोई बात नहीं, मिलेगा भाई, मिलेगा तो सही, but then हो क्या रहा है ये तो सोचो. The body is going for a toss. Then the unhealthy things. Zero Pepsi, zero diet, कुछ zero नहीं है, हमारी body को zero करना है. So they are nothing. बस sugar है, carbon dioxide है, carbonated drinks हैं, all that. And then the passive rest. Passive rest, I would say कि बहुत सारा तो because of the working type. बहुत sedentary हो गया है. So many people have desk jobs these days. और अगर desk jobs नहीं भी है ना, या अगर weekend भी है ना, तो then we prefer sleeping. थोड़ा लेट तक सो लेते हैं, एक्सरसाइज तो होती रहेगी. सो इवन दैट इज अ बैड थिंग. एंड देन अनहेल्दी स्केड्यूल, दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट. आजकल के बच्चे दे आर स्लीपिंग इन द मॉर्निंग टिल लेट एंड गेटिंग लेट, रात तक दे आर गेटिंग अप लेट. उनका रात ही सुबह 2 बजे से शुरू होता है. सो दैट डिस्टर्ब्स द होल बायोलॉजिकल क्लॉक. पूरा बायोलॉजिकल क्लॉक गोज फॉर अ टॉस. सारे हॉर्मोन्स गड़बड़ हो जाते हैं, देयर इज नो प्रॉपर एक्सेस विच इज फॉलोड, एंड देन दैट लीड्स टू सो मेनी hormonal disorders, so many metabolic disorders, and PCOS is one of them. So these are some of the causes. Next, types of PCOS. सारे PCOS बहुत complicated नहीं होते हैं, सारे PCOS permanent नहीं होते हैं. There are majorly four types of PCOS. The first one being insulin resistance PCOS. This is the most common one. The body produces insulin, but वो हमारी body use up नहीं करती उसको. It doesn't get used up. It is there in the bloodstream, but it isn't used up. तो how do we identify कि insulin resistant है? Increased thirst and hunger and major craving for sweets. मुझे मीठा बहुत अच्छा लगता है, मेरा comfort food है. I feel very good after I take something sweet. So वो जो feel good factor आ रहा है ना, that could be because of the insulin resistance PCOS. And then there is darkening of the skin in the armpits, behind the neck, in the groin region, which is very common. I don't know you people have noticed, or maybe now you'll start noticing. If you'll see तो nape of the neck, you'll see कि आजकल discolorated. Rest of the body is fine, ठीक है complexion, but the nape of the neck it will be little more discolorated, more towards the blacker side. So that is that is because of the PCOD. Frequent urination, again because of the high insulin levels in the body. Blurred visions could be there, and headache. I don't know, but these are youngsters, they do come to me and they complain कि constantly headache बना रहता है. I get up in the morning, थोड़ा थोड़ा होता है, फिर वो बढ़ जाता है, then it comes down, but वो रहता है. So that could be because of PCOD. Then various vaginal and skin infections, that also could be because of insulin resistance PCOS. The other one is the adrenal PCOS. This occurs during a massive stressful period. I remember a patient coming to me and उसकी mom ने मुझे बोला she has a normal cycle but last month नहीं आई periods. All of a sudden क्या हो गया? I asked her any trauma, any stress or anything that you underwent last month. Yes, I had my exams. So even exams का भी stress होता है. That leads to adrenal PCOS. That is the hidden PCOS. If you go for an ultrasound, which is a investigation for PCOS, उसमें आएगा. It will show a cystic ovary. But then what happens if you try to get rid of the stress? आपने थोड़ा meditation कर लिया, थोड़ा correction कर लिया. The next time you will go for an ultrasound, it might not come. So that is a temporary thing. But yes, it does exist. So that is adrenal PCOS due to stress. Then third one is the inflammatory PCOS. This type of PCOS occurs due to chronic inflammation. Now chronic inflammation kaise? It could be ki because of the wrong lifestyle, wrong eating habit, you are all the time you're having थोड़ा acidity रहता है, थोड़ा gas रहता है, थोड़ा body में inflammations रहती हैं. So this inflammation can again lead to PCOS. And this type of PCOS, it requires medical intervention. इसको चाहिए रहता है, medical intervention भी चाहिए रहता है, lifestyle correction भी चाहिए रहता है. Last but not the least, post-pill PCOS. These days, I-pill is in very much fashion. I-pill खाया था. I think I can talk to you. You're old enough to talk about this, right? What is the age group?
18 to 41.
Perfect age group for talking about this. So I-pill is in fashion. मैंने उस दिन खाया था, last month खाया था. इतने पहले खाया था तो कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं होना चाहिए. मैंने 3 महीने पहले खाया था, but तब से कुछ दिक्कत तो चल रहा है. So this definitely दिक्कत होता है because that I-pill, that what it does, it is changing the normal flow of hormones which is actually naturally flowing in your body. It all of a sudden changes that because वो I-pill ही hormonal है. That is a hormone which you are giving yourself. So post pill PCOS उसी की वजह से होता है. The I-pills we are taking or the oral contraceptive pills we are taking. I don't know if you've come across such cases कि कुछ लोग regularly OCPs ले रहे थे, oral contraceptive pills ले रहे थे. After marriage ही ठीक. Then उसके बाद में all of a sudden infertility हो गया. Now she is not able to conceive. Because what happens when we take oral contraceptive pills, that makes our cycle anovulatory. Ovulation को stop कर देती है oral contraceptive pills. जब आप उससे long run में लेते हैं तो it actually makes your cycles anovulatory. Egg release ही नहीं हो रहा, release ही नहीं हो रहा, है but release ही नहीं हो रहा. So what will happen? It will next give rise to PCOS. So that is what is post-pill PCOS. I-pill is not at all safe. It is actually really bad. तो खाया था उससे तो कुछ नहीं हुआ, नहीं होता है, उससे बहुत कुछ हो जाता है. So do take care. कभी भी अगर if you feel like, so ये 2-3 sentences मेरे याद कर लेता. Next please. Occurrence. This is very interesting. When we used to do OPD duties in our hospitals, you know what? In the OPD of around 100 patients, we used to get 1 or maximum 2 patients of PCOD. This is I'm talking about 2007 and 2008. तब ऐसे था 1 or 2 patient, not more than that. तो तब ये PCOD अच्छा PCOD हो गया, oh that was a big thing क्योंकि तब किसी को होता ही नहीं था. So 1 or 2 patients. But now 1 in every 3 female is suffering from PCOS. Nobody is going to discuss. I don't know आप अपने बहुत close friends से तो शायद discuss कर लेते होंगे. But then I don't think you discuss it with other people. क्योंकि उसको लगता है यार पता नहीं मुझे कौन सी प्रॉब्लम हो गई. मैं डिस्कस करूँगी तो इट विल बिकम पब्लिक. भाई सबको है, डिस्कस करोगे तो शायद कुछ वे आउट भी निकाल लोगे कि चलो किसी डॉक्टर के पास चलते हैं, मे बी वी आर हैविंग ट्रबल. सो यस, इट इज़ वेरी कॉमन नाउ. नाउ द सिम्टम्स, हाउ टू आइडेंटिफाई. दिस स्लाइड इज गोना रियली हेल्प यू क्योंकि माइंड में ये बना रहता है ना, मेरे को बस इतना सही तो है, बस यही तो हो रहा है मेरे साथ, तो PCOD तो नहीं होगा, बस इतना सही तो प्रॉब्लम है, तो PCOD तो नहीं होना चाहिए. So now let's see what symptoms are presented. If we see here, excessive body hair growth. If you've come across some girls who have hair growth on the face, on the chin, even hands, even armpit areas, excessive, and the hair growing in PCOD would be coarse. There are really hard hairs. So if anything like that is there, it could be because of PCOD. Weight changes and trouble losing weight. See, earlier what used to happen is an overweight female used to acquire PCOD, but now, and there is nothing like overweight. Even the underweight girls, even the optimum weight girls, they are having PCOD. But yes, once you put on weight with PCOS, then it becomes really difficult to lose weight. That I'll talk about later. There is another topic, weight gain and PCOS, that obesity and PCOS, that I'll talk about later. So definitely PCOS is a hindrance to weight loss if you are overweight. Ovarian cysts, I've already explained. The ovary will present cysts if you will go for an ultrasound. Low sex drive would definitely be there. Irregular or missed periods. ये irregular and missed periods, so that this is the theoretical thing. If you Google PCOD, the first thing you will find would be irregular periods regarding PCOD. But अब ऐसा नहीं है. It is presenting in various forms. As I had told you earlier, it could be a prolonged period. It could be कि spotting से start हुआ है, 7-8 दिन वही चलेगा, and then a proper flow would be there. And it could be that I am getting periods twice a month. It could be like that. So any trouble in periods could be because of PCOS. Male pattern baldness or thinning of the hair. Excessive body hair growth and male pattern baldness or thinning. Thinning would be of the head का hair. Thinning of the hair, hair fall बहुत हो रहा है, receding hairline हो रहा है. That could be because of PCOS. And extra growth on the body. So these are two different things. Then high testosterone levels. ये जो एक hormone है, this is a male hormone. So this tends to increase in PCOD. Because of this only we get this male pattern baldness and thinning hair. Insulin resistance. Insulin is secreted in the body but is not utilized by the body. So as a result, what happens? You tend to acquire diabetes. Fatigue. All the time you'll feel कि मैं बैठ जाऊँ, मैं लेट जाऊँ, थोड़ा सा मैं रेस्ट कर लूँ. I'll do this work. There would be inactiveness. कि मैं ये थोड़ा बाद में कर लूँगी. Let me take a rest for a while. I'll do it later. Deadline नहीं है तो कोई बात नहीं, कल कर लेंगे. So that is a matter of concern. कभी-कभी हम सोचते हैं हम थक गए हैं maybe, but if you analyze तो कुछ किया नहीं है पर थक गए हैं. So that is fatigue. That could be because of PCOS. Acne, majorly upper back acne. If you see PCOS patient, she'll complain कि upper back में बहुत acne रहता है या forehead पे बहुत acne रहता है. Normal face पे acne तो could be related to age, but then अगर upper back है, forehead है, that could be because of the PCOS. Mood changes, ये बहुत severe issue है, बहुत severe है. As the periods are approaching तो बहुत mood swings हो जाते हैं patient के. वो this is known as premenstrual syndrome. वो इतने ज़्यादा mood swings हो जाते हैं कि कभी-कभी ना वो in the family actually creates quarrels. कि भाई patient is fighting with everybody. She's not in a happy mood, in a good mood, at a good place. So she'll tend to fight. She'll be irritable and very stressed out. So mood changes are there. And last but not the least, if the patient is fine but still थोड़ा सा periods में गड़बड़ है and she has this infertility issues, she's not able to conceive, PCOS could be one of the reasons. So definitely we should try and identify ki what is the underlying cause of infertility. So these are some symptoms. Now the pathology. I had earlier told you I'll show you how the ovaries appear. So if I'll read it out, PCOS is shaped by interaction of reproductive dysfunction of the reproductive system basically, and metabolic disorders. Metabolic disorders is attributed to the wrong lifestyle. We get thyroid, the lipid profile, the cholesterol and everything goes for a toss. तो सब गड़बड़ आता है. So the combination or interaction of these two things lead to PCOS. So if you see, this is the dissective view. This is the normal ovary. These are the follicles which are normal. These are some ruptured follicles जिसमें से egg has released. If you see, and these are the normal follicles, less than 5, which is normal. And in polycystic ovary, we see that so many follicles are arranged in the periphery, and no ruptured follicle is there because the egg does not release in the polycystic ovary, right? So this is the dissected view. We'll see. अगर हम एक polycystic ovary को देखते हैं as compared to the normal ovary. Next slide, please. Now the complications. Sometimes we are shy enough to go to the doctors to talk about the periods issues. And हम सोचते हैं periods का तो trouble है यार, एक अशोकारिष्ट पी लो ठीक हो जाएगा. I don't know. Many patients come to me and say अशोकारिष्ट पी लिया था 1 month ठीक हो गया, फिर से हो गया. So see, अगर प्रॉब्लम कुछ और है तो अशोकारिष्ट is not gonna help you, no. उसके साथ आपको और भी कुछ चाहिए, पहले underlying cause तो पता करो. अशोकारिष्ट is a good uterine tonic, but then बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं. So if you don't go to the doctor, if you don't take the medical intervention, if you don't correct your lifestyle, these are some bad complications of PCOS. Number 1 is infertility. Infertility is the symptom also, and it is a complication also. If you have infertility, you don't know why I'm not conceiving. it could be PCOS, and if you leave the PCOS unattended, it could lead to infertility. Then there is diabetes, there could be blood pressure, there could be heart disease trouble which you can acquire, there could be other metabolic disorders like thyroid could be there could be hyperlipidemia, high cholesterol levels and all. Now what happens in PCOS, the ovaries become really bulky, the ovaries increase in size. So what happens, कभी-कभी size इतना increase हो जाता है that it rotates on its axis. ऐसे रहना चाहिए ovary को, but it rotates, and that calls for emergency surgery. So that is it takes a bad shape. वो एक emergency operation हो जाता है, and फिर the complications of the surgery itself are more. It could also lead to malignancies, ovarian cancers भी हो सकते हैं, and then last but not the least, severe obesity. हालांकि nowadays even underweight girls are getting PCOD, even the optimum weight girls are getting PCOD, but yes, severe obesity is one of the complications of PCOD. So we should watch out. We cannot ignore or leave PCOD like that. Yes, here I was talking about a relationship between obesity and PCOD. What happens when because of the wrong lifestyle or wrong eating habit, you put on weight, you are more vulnerable to acquire PCOD. And once you acquire PCOD, it becomes really difficult to lose weight. So the patient is caught in a vicious cycle. More of weight, more of PCOD, more of PCOD, more of weight. तो एक cycle में फंस जाता है patient. And even on so much of effort कि मैंने exercise भी start कर लिया, I'm watching my diet, still I'm not able to lose weight. So that becomes a really big problem क्योंकि obesity is just not about looks anymore. बहुत सारी problems obesity के साथ भी start हो जाती है. So this is a big thing to watch out. Now the treatment part. I'm an Ayurvedic doctor, and frankly speaking, I am actually not talking bad about anything or anybody, but I have got so many patients who have said कि हमने 3 months का course कर लिया है Ayurvedic PCOD medicine का, वो 2-3 months ठीक रहा, and then again I'm suffering with the problem. या मैंने 6 months भी कर लिया या 9 months भी कर लिया, but still वो 2-3 months ठीक रहता है and again it starts. So I am here to give you an Ayurvedic perspective. I have treated so many PCOD cases. Till date, now I'll start keeping the count so I can give you the numbers. But I cannot count so many cases have been treated. So, but with the Ayurvedic perspective and a holistic approach. So what Ayurveda does, it has a holistic and better approach definitely. It will not only regularize your period, it will dissolve the cyst with that, it will give you mental peace, your stress levels will go off, and साथ में जो एक diabetes type 2 start हो जाता है, it will help you out in that as well. So Ayurveda has a better and holistic approach. It is a no hormone treatment. I have never ever used hormones with the PCOD patients. Never ever. I haven't prescribed to a single patient. Sara, all through the herbal medicines, all through Ayurvedic medicines, lifestyle changes and workouts. So you are saved from the side effects of the hormones definitely. And the Ayurvedic medicines or the Ayurvedic perspective, it works on the physical as well as mental aspect. Because stress is also one of the reasons. Achha, what happens when you have irregular period, no? So mind में वो stress is always there. यार कब आएंगे, कब आएंगे, कब आएंगे? That tends to more delay your periods. क्योंकि stress level आपने already इतना rise कराया आपने period से related ही है, but then वो उसको और delay कर देगा. So stress को भी counter करना बहुत ज़रूरी है. So Ayurvedic medicine, it helps you physically as well as mentally. That is the benefit of Ayurvedic approach. Now approach to the treatment of PCOD. Number 1, dietary changes. Number 2, exercise and meditation. And number 3, medicines. All of these 3, they have to be started from day 1. ऐसे नहीं होता कि अभी मैं medicine खाना शुरू कर देती हूँ, 10 दिन बाद और 15 days बाद when I'll find time, then I'll start with the exercise. And no, please start all of these 3 at once from the day 1. You will definitely be